Losing a loved one, and most especially your child in the hospital, can be very traumatic. And so every situation is unique for every family. That is why how we obtain the print and make whatever keepsake they're needing is different. So with one family, we're able to do it while the patient is still alive. With another family, we might only be able to make it after the patient passes. And with others, we don't make it at all, or we make them after they've been taken to the morgue and we have to go down to take the print. And sometimes this happens when family can really make a decision as to if they want the keepsake or not, because the stages of grief, you might find some families that are in denial, and it would be hard for them to accept, like, oh, my child is going to die, so I need to decide if I want a keepsake or not. So sometimes you find those families where they're not making decisions, so we don't make them. And it is also important for us that we get the consent and agreement of the families to proceed with a keepsake. If they don't want it, we don't do it. And another thing I wanted to mention is some of the assessments that we do before we offer a keepsake, or before we offer a type of keepsake. So if we're doing like a print, we want to make sure that the skin integrity is good. Let's say, for example, it's a patient that was in a fire. Obviously, we can't get a print in that situation. It's going to look very messy. So basically, it is important that we do these assessments to make sure we're offering the right kind of keepsakes for the families. There are different ways we can make charms from prints, and there are different types of prints that you can collect. You just have to be creative with it. If it is an older kid, like a bigger kid, let's say a school age or a teenager that is like all grown, I usually wouldn't do like a whole hand print. I would do like a thumb print. And for the thumb print, we can do it in different ways. We can use the thumb print to make like a heart. You just have to be creative about it.